So you've got to push the okay to record, I think.
Is that okay?
Well, here I
can't believe that I'm fan. It's really exciting. As I'm writing,
I can't believe I'm talking to Ben C and riding in the bus. Okay, to back to Muncie, I guess. All right. I would love to hear a Devar Torah from Rabbi Wilhelm. So I wonder where that guy can be. He's never around. Sure here's the rabbi.
You call?
Oh, so how surprising!
Bentzian.
The party's
over. Where are
you,
Bentzian? I know where Moshe Chaim is. He's in Japan. But where are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Bentzian looks like he's in a bus, so he's gonna be the Mekayim V'lechtecha B'derech. Now this is for Moshe Chaim. Always puts me under stress because Moshe Chaim is a good Jew in Japan. Look, by you it's dark. By him it's early morning. It's in the morning. And he always complains that why does he get the weekly Torah as he's finishing his kugel, to make his kugel for Shabbos? He says, give it to me a little time to digest. And today we also got another complaint from a student in Germany. So we got to get our act together. Anyways, I'm also under stress.
1 second. Whoa. 1 second. I got to share something with you. I just heard today, Boaz, you know Boaz?
Yeah.
Before he got married to Ruth, how was he like as a bacher? Do you know?
How was he like as a bacher?
Bachelor.
Huh?
He was ruthless.
Very nice. Very nice.
Your joke sounds like another joke I just read now. There are 3 types of people: one who knows how to count and one who doesn't know how to count. Yeah, you get it? So I think that will be a good lead-in to this Dvar Torah. We're under stress. Remember Shoki. Shoki says 2 minutes. So let's make the quick Dvar Torah. I once heard from my mother, Zozayin Gezun, in Yiddish. My mother said, Hashem, Eibishter, hit mir für meine gute Freund, für meine Sonnen, welche sich alleine Eitze geben. In English, it means, Hashem, protect me from my good friends. From my enemies, I'll take care of myself. Now, those who are your enemies, you know how to stay away from. Those who are your friends, it looks like they're coochie with you, but you never know what they really are. This point, when I learned the chitas this week in the parsha, it stood out twice. It stood out in this week's parsha. In the beginning of the parsha, Yaakov Avinu davens to the Eibishter. He says, "Hatzileini no miyad achi miyad Esau." Please, Hashem, help me. Save me from my brother, from the hands of my brother, from the hands of Esau. And Rashi says, what's this whole long description? Rashi says he should be my brother, but he acts like Esau. Well, another Mefarsh says, Miyad Achi, Miyad Esau means there are 2 types of enemies. There is the Esau, the guy who you know hates you, and then there is the brother. The brother, hey, what's up, bro? And really, he would stab you in a minute. And the Yaakov Avinu was very specific in his prayer. There's a very funny medrash on this. The medrash says that from this request, from this prayer, you learn that when you daven, you must be exact, specific. The medrash says a mashal, a parable to a person who prayed. He was walking and he was tired, and he prayed, "Oh, I wish I could get a donkey to ride, a donkey." Right? What did he think? He thought he didn't get a donkey, so he'll ride on. But he prayed for a donkey. 5 minutes later, a Roman passes by. He passed by a Roman neighborhood, and Mazel Tov. In the Roman neighborhood, one of the donkeys had a baby. So the Roman calls this guy and says, "Hello, would you help me carry the baby donkey to the next city?" His prayer was answered, but his prayer wasn't answered for a donkey to ride on. His prayer was answered. He got a donkey. So you have to be very clear with your prayers. Hatzileni na, Hashem, help me from all types of people, from the open enemy, and help me from the enemy that plays the game. We see it later again. When Yaakov and Esau finally meet, so the pasuk says, "Vayaratz Esau l'krasei." Esau ran towards him. Suddenly, his best friend, Vayivakeyu, and he hugged him. Vayipol al tzavarav, and hugged him, and Vayishakeyu, and kissed him. So Rashi explains what's going on here. This is your enemy. This is your enemy. You're hugging and kissing. So the beginning, Rashi says he actually fell bad. He had Rachmanis and Yaakov. But then Rashi says, nah. It wasn't a real hug. It wasn't a real kiss. And the Medrash tells us the story. He hugged. He felt bad because he tried to bite Yaakov, and Yaakov's neck became like shayish, like marble, and he hurt his teeth. So the question I saw him Mefarish asking, why marble? Why not metal, stone? And the Mefarish says, specifically marble, because marble is one of the only few utensils that is not mekabel tumah. It can't become tamei. Everything else could become tamei. Yaakov protected himself by built a shield around himself. I'm getting close to this Mr. Esau. I got to make sure I don't receive any of his tumah. So his neck becomes marble. Now don't be afraid of Esau. You hear? David says, don't be afraid. Why? It's very funny. The pasuk says, and Esau is coming with 400 men. What's the difference if he came with 67, 92, 5,000? Why is it important to know that detail? He came with 400. This is connected to this week's Haftarah. The Haftarah promises us when the time will come and the Yidden will overpower Esau, it says, Beis Yaakov will be like fire, Beis Yosef will be like a flame, and we will shrivel up Esau like kash, like straw, like when fire consumes straw. Kash is 400. Esau comes with the mighty 400 bullies, and each one with a tank and a this and a that. I am not afraid. Hashem is on my side. Okay? Ben Zion, I hope you're not driving the bus there. The bus looks pretty empty. What is it today? There's nobody working today? But that's the thing. That's this week's parsha. This week's parsha is know your enemies, know your friends who play the game, and never be afraid. Because Hashem guarantees us you stay in the right path, He will protect us. Good enough, Moshe Chaim?
Thank you, Rabbi. A good Shabbos to you, and we'll see you next week, Bezras Hashem.
Thank you. Good
Be well. Nice meeting you, Ben Zion. Okay.
Off?
I have to shut the recorder, and then I got to hold on.
We even got to see your kid.